Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, and to my new subscribers, welcome. Thank you for coming here today, and thank you for showing your support to me. It means so much to me. It means a lot to me. I also want to, before we start with anything, I also want to say hi and shout out to my friend and subscriber, Rain. Thank you for subscribing, and also for those of you who subscribed and supported my channel, thank you very much for the support. It means so much to me. And if you can hear my dog, he's asking for attention, so hi there. So anyways, moving on. So today I'm going to talk about part 2 of my bullet journal supplies, or my favorite bullet journal supplies. Hi. Yes. What do you want? Here. Okay, there you go. Go on. Go fetch. Go fetch. Fetch. Good doggy. Alright, so my dog is with me today. He hangs out with me today, but if I'm filming or I'm making a video, he usually hangs out with his dad. But today his dad is also working, so I have to keep him with me. So if you kind of hear him barking, he's just asking for attention. So anyways, moving on to the notebooks. Here are the notebooks that I've used over the years, and I'm gonna share with you my thoughts and what worked and why I like and why I didn't like it. And just so you know that these notebooks are non-expensive notebooks, and these are like the alternative to the more expensive ones. But yeah, so this is just me showing you some alternatives to expensive notebooks. So anyways, let me start with the smallest one here in front of me. So these are the Sugar Morning 365 Days Diary by Monk. Sugar Morning. So as you can see, this is B6, I think. This B6 size, and I use this as a Fibonacci. And as you can see here, this is the new one that I'm currently using as a Fibonacci, and this is the one that I finished, I think, last year. So as you can see here, it became so bulky. Use this every day in 2020 because I wasn't going out a lot, so I just work on my journals to keep me entertained. So anyways, this is the Sugar Morning notebook in 365 days. It became so chunky, but this is how it looked like if it's new and you have yeah, because I don't want to use washi tapes anymore because it made the pages super bulky. So I started using this one in 2021, early this year, but apparently I stopped working or stopped using this one because I don't know, I had so many journals to keep up with. Sometimes I just get so busy I couldn't work on just a lot of journals. So I somehow stopped using this one in May 16 2021. So yeah, so this is an example. So if you want to try a notebook and you're not so sure yet what notebook to use and you want something inexpensive, I think Sugar Morning or by Le Monk, I think, or by Le Monk by Sugar Morning, not so sure. You can try this out and see for yourself if you like it. So the paper is rough, it's not the glossy type paper, but I think this is perfect if you want to just paste in there, put some stickers, and just kind of try to test if bullet journal is something that you can keep up for a long time. So there, And then I want to show you these notebooks that I've used so many years ago, I think. And if I can remember, this one here was my first bullet journal after I've stopped bullet journaling for years. And let's see, when did I start? 2017. This was my first journal after a while, and this is a notebook that I just got from a local bookstore or paper supply, and this is lined notebook, and I didn't have any issues with it. I like the paper, especially now that it become a little bit old. The paper became like stained and brownish. It looks really nice. So this one, but the problem with this notebook, well, problem with cheap notebooks is that the elastic kind of becomes loose like this, and then somehow the cover kind of peels off, and I don't like it. So I was kind of thinking this is going to be something that you cannot keep for a long time. So if you want something temporary, this might be the notebook for you. But if you plan to keep your notebooks for a while, for a long time, you want to collect them, I don't recommend this kind of notebooks because it peels off. So I think it's time for me to declutter and let this go. The next one would be this notebook by, I think this is by MG and CN paper. It's not, oh yeah, it's starting to peel off as well, but I really like this notebook because I was so organized. I had these little tabs that tells me which part of the notebook is exactly the things that I want to find. So I have here health, finances, grad and teach, so graduate school and teaching, family memo, bullet journal, I don't know what that means, future log, research process. So also my issue is that the elastic kind of becomes loose like that, and you cannot keep this for a long time because it peels off easily. So another one is this. It's starting to peel off as well. This is by MG and CN. This is also a line notebook, and I use this, I don't know when did I start using this one. I cannot remember. Maybe 2009. No, not 2019. Maybe this is the I think one of the first journals that I used, because this one is 2016. So this one is older than the other notebook. As you can see here, oh, I still have, maybe you can use this. Okay, you can take this out later. So yes, this is one of the notebooks that I use. It's lined and it's not that organized. But I was just starting to get back on journaling and starting to learn how to so you can see there's a lot of I've kept this for a long time, so I think it's about time to let go of this. And then I have this notebook. This is I think leather, faux leather, and as you can see here, it's peeling off as well. And then this is also lined. It's very dusty, but as you can see here, I really use it in a while and then stop using it somehow. So what I'm gonna do today is, because I'm letting these notebooks go, I'm gonna take this off, this paper, because I know I can still use it for my junk journal. So yeah, so these are the notebooks that I not worth keeping for a long time, and you get its money's worth because it's not expensive. It's less than 100 baht, and for a while it gives you joy, but you cannot keep it. Then I have this inserts from Zui Puli. I use this one as an insert to a cover like planner, but I cannot find that planner. Maybe I threw it away already. So this is a grid notebook, and I've used this as well in a while. This one is A6, I think, and this one is A5. So these are inserts from Zui Puli. This one is really good because you can keep it, and then you can put this one in a cover. And I was also even thinking I can buy a new one for this one and use this, or cut it as a insert for my standard TN, because this one opens very nicely, and then like that, and then it's grid paper. So yes, if you are looking for an insert that you want to try, Zui Puli, this kind of notebook is really good if you want, like I said, a temporary notebook. So I'm letting these notebooks go today, so that is why I just want to put it out there. So then after these notebooks, I discovered a new notebook which is like a dupe for Moleskine, a dupe for Lightum, something like that. And these are the Paper Ideas notebook. As you can see, it still looked new, and the elastic still is tight. And then if you can see inside, it has that glossy type paper, and it's a dotted notebook, and it has 187, I think, pages, and this one has 160 GSM, if I'm not mistaken. And I had this notebook in 2020, so this was my first proper bullet journal notebook. But as you can see here, I was still trying out different kinds of layouts, if I want to draw or use stickers. So yeah, I think for now I can say that this one is perfect if you want to keep it for a longer time, if you want to collect it. The only problem with this one is that it kind of collects dust like this. It sticks to it. So if you get a wet cloth and gently wipe it, it comes off. So there. And then since then I've been using these notebooks, because you can see here it looks sturdy, and this is by Paper Ideas. I think this one is from Colorface. The brand is Colorface, and then because Colorface was a bit expensive for me, so I switched to Paper Ideas, which is also kind of the same. It doesn't have any difference at all, and as you can see here, the elastic still is tight. And then this was my second 2021 journal. So as you can see there, I've used all the pages, basically all the pages. I had fun with this journal here, and I'm starting to find my style. So that's there's one there. Okay, so these are the notebooks now that I'm using, and this is the other one. This is also, I think this was 2020. So as you can see here, I am more organized and finally found my style. So yeah, so these are the Paper Ideas notebook, and I love it so much. I think this one is also perfect alternative to the more expensive notebooks in the market. So if you want to try it, go for it. So my technique now, as you can see here, it's dirty because it kind of gathers and collects the dust, but you can wipe it off, it's okay. So before I will store it, before I will keep it, I'll just wipe it gently with a piece of cloth for wet cloths, and then it's ready to be stored. So this one is my current journal. Find a technique so that the elastic will not be so beat up or used up. I don't use it. I don't use the elastic, so I just put it in here to kind of maintain its tightness. And then if I'm ready to store it, then that will be the time that I would close it like that. So that way I can kind of preserve the tightness of the elastic. So this is my current journal, and in this journal I can say that I've found my style. I know exactly what I like to put here. I know exactly how I would lay it out, and I'm happy. So yeah, so these are the notebooks that I'm using. So this is my 2022 bullet journal. I've already set up the pages, prepared it for 2020, for the new year, 2022 for the new year, and I'm so excited to show them or show it to you. And this is also, I'm using this as a personal mental health journal, and this is also by Paper Ideas. So this is where I journal, like everyday journal. I write my collections. If I can find quotes that I like, I will write it here, and information that I want to collect and keep, like how to maintain or create an organic garden. And then I have here my pages, journal pages, and then I have my everyday pages here. So I can show you some of it. I think here's one of my spreads for mental health, for self-care, and then it's one of my reflections, and then my everyday pages, and then yeah. So these are the notebooks that I use now. These are I can say that these are my favorite notebooks. Basically, this is just one brand that I use. So this is the Paper Ideas. I got this from a local online shop, Shopee. These are my favorite notebooks for now, and I hope you can get an idea. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and shout out to all of you who come and supported my channel. It means so much to me. So I think it's bye for now. Until the next one. Bye.